This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network, and this is Africa Now. The bodies of more than a dozen migrants who drowned trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe washed up on Libya's coastline late on Saturday. Libya is a major transit point for migrants, many from African countries, who are seeking better opportunities in Europe. This is the latest tragedy on the world's deadliest migration route. Nobel Peace Prize laureate and veteran of South Africa's struggle against apartheid rule, Archbishop Desmond Tutu died on Sunday at the age of 90, announced the presidency. The bells of Cape Town's St. George Cathedral will toll for 10 minutes a day every day at noon until Friday in his honor. The presidency gave no details on the cause of his death. To matters of security, an attack on a restaurant in the city of Benin, East Congo on Saturday killed at least 5 people, including a suicide bomber, injured 14 people, officials said. Authorities in eastern DR Congo announced an evening curfew and new security checkpoints on Sunday, fearing more violence after the attack that is the first of its kind in the region. The Uganda People Defense Force and the Armed Forces of the Democratic Republic of the Congo have announced the capture of the Allied Democratic Forces' biggest camp in the thick DRC forest. According to the UPDF, the captured camp, sitting on 8 acres of Virunga forest land and estimated to have accommodated over 600 ADF ISCAP terrorists and their families, was a host to military training and Islamic radicalization activities. Authorities in Burkina Faso have declared a 2-day period for the 41 members of a government-backed civilian militia killed by suspected militants in the country's desert north last week. It was one of the heaviest single-day losses the civilian militia has experienced to date. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. This is Africa Now. More stories coming your way after the break. Just stay tuned. Welcome back. In politics, Somalia's president and prime minister each accused the other on Sunday of holding up ongoing parliamentary elections that began on November 1 and were supposed to be completed by December 24. The office of President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed says the prime minister is posing a serious threat to the electoral process and overstepping his mandate, while Prime Minister Mohammed Hussein Roble's office says the president has spent so much time, energy and finances in frustrating the national elections and was derailing the electoral process. Still on Somalia leadership role, President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed says he has suspended the Prime Minister's powers pending an investigation of accusations Prime Minister Mohamed Hussein Roble had acquired land fraudulently. A dispute between Mohamed and Roble has generated months of tensions, which analysts say risks distracting the government from its fight against the Al-Qaeda-linked insurgency Al-Shabaab. Now to Sudan. The government has condemned the Friday looting of the base of the outgoing United Nations African Union mission in Darfur, which left 1 person dead. The Sudanese Foreign Ministry in a statement says the attackers looted some equipment donated by the mission to the government of Darfur states. 58 police officers were injured during civilian protests against military rule in Sudan on Saturday, authorities said on Sunday. In a statement, the Khartoum Security Committee also says that 114 people have been detained by security forces and will be arraigned in courts. Now, Uganda's city capital, Kampala, hawkers and street vendors have been permitted to operate throughout the festive season, uninterrupted as they look for where to operate next year, January 10. Resident City Commissioner Hussein says the reason for the sensitization campaign was that he has been seeing people posting pictures of some of the cities of the countries around East Africa, comparing them to Kampala and insulting the leadership for what they call a substandard capital city. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, do visit our website at www.TOSTVNetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. To stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. Thanks for listening.